welcome back to the channel. So today's a doozy. Honestly, it's one of the I'm really excited about, but it's what I'm also like very nervous about, just because this particular story that we're talking about is very eye-opening, and it's hard because I actually know this individual, and she was a part of my team actually. And she is actually, I know last year for like the elite ranking and everything, she was in the top 10. And now she might be closer to like in the top 3. I'm not sure. I just keep hearing all these different names and passing around, and I don't know, but she might be in the top 3 now, but I'm not sure of Beachbody. Like, make this clear, Beachbody. This story is coming from a girl named Rachel, and she wanted me to share that. She gave me the permission to share her name. She just asked that I blur out her last name and any pictures or whatever, because we don't condone any bullying here. We don't allow that. Bullying is not anything that we stand for. It's more to bring awareness and really just shows what happens in these things. It's a story that there's so much in this that just exposes so much of the reality within these things, that even is so much there's lying going on even within the teams. It's just so much bull crap. Like, it's just so disgusting. And I looked up to this girl, and I would ask her all the time for, like, not all the time I guess, but when I met her I would ask her for information and like help and stuff. And I am just excited to share this with you. Let's just get into this, because I'm gonna first start off reading the story that she has, and I'll put it up here. And before we get into this story, I want to make sure we know, like, of course, no bullying. So if you're a part of Beachbody and you know Beachbody people fairly well, you might be able to figure out who this is. No bullying. I don't allow that at all. This is just to share a story, and it's the company and like how manipulative the style of business is, where it turns these people into these people. So I have a lot of comments on this, and I kind of skimmed through all this stuff. I wanted to keep an authentic outlook on this stuff as best as I can, but I have read through them, so I'm gonna look at them. And this is for educational and entertainment and awareness purposes only. This is my opinion, it's experience, it's everything, just to bring awareness. So we're just gonna get right into it. Hold on, I need to take a breather, because you guys, this is a big day. This is a big day. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, so here we go. Stay tuned is what she says. So you obviously know who my upline was. I have nothing against her or her business practices. I really think Beachbody has taught coaches to be shady and sneaky. So when I started, I was depressed and chunky. Aren't we all when we are approached with this great opportunity? I had just moved from Illinois to North Carolina with my husband. I wanted so badly to have a girl gang and to find my people. Boy, did I find the wrong people. So this shit was toxic right off the bat. I was doing well. I was getting the shout outs and recognition. Since I was doing so well, it was suggested I buy my followers for almost $50 a month on top of Beachbody's crappy products. Do not get me started on the dirt shakes or in quotes or in parentheses. Do not get me started on the dirt shakes or post pre-workout. I can't. My upline does this to this day. Ironically, I'm just gonna pause right there, because that's just, it got me. Ironically, when like in the hub, the team hub that, I'm not a part of it anymore, but that is offered to help train the coaches. This particular upline or coach is the social media trainer. That's her duty on the page, is social media training. I have never heard her say to buy followers, but apparently, and I was gonna look up Social Blade, but Social Blade, if you look her up, you'll be able to see. But apparently this just shows she buys her followers, and you consistently, I remember when I first started coaching, I think she had like 14,000, and she was consistently rising and rising and rising and rising, and I was like, holy crap, like, what am I doing wrong? And it makes you feel like crap, right? She's freaking buying her followers, you guys. Okay, so if that doesn't make you feel better about yourself. Okay, so my upline does this to this day. If you look at her Social Blade, you will see the ups and the downs, and that should be a gradual incline, plus the hundreds of followers gained daily. Yet it is preached she gained these followers organically at almost 200K. That's what she tries to teach us in the hub, is how to organically grow your audience. But how can you teach something that you're not even doing? You're just telling your downline to do that. So she goes on to say, I had major body dysmorphia and the absolute worst eating habits when I was doing Beachbody. I was restrictive, which led to crazy binging. I was afraid to post a picture of the pizza I was eating because you're not representing Beachbody well. I could write a book on this toxic shit I was told to do, like posting in sports bras or swimsuits, because those pictures do better with likes and interaction. So I'm gonna pause there. I too struggle with, like, you know, restriction and binge eating. Like, I fall off the wagon and stuff, and it was really difficult because, like, I felt like I couldn't even post like a drink I was having. I felt like I couldn't post a cheat meal or whatever. Like, I felt like I couldn't do anything without being looked down upon, because you have to lead by example and everything has to be perfect. It sounds like you're fed this storyline that you have to be so perfect with to get your transformation and everything, to make these sales and everything. It's just, it makes it really obsessive, and that's something I told my upline. I was like, I was getting too obsessive over it. Like, I didn't want to work out every single day. I wanted the weekends off, you know, and it's just like, it's just really something where I got too obsessive with myself. Like, I felt like I couldn't live the life I wanted to, and for me to be healthy, I couldn't do that. So I totally understand what she's talking about here. Yeah, because otherwise you're kind of looked at like you're not representing Beachbody well. And then of course, you know, posting in like the littlest clothes you possibly could to get the interaction and everything. She was also told to buy new clothes because I didn't have enough cute sports bras or leggings. I had just moved and started a job and was paying $100 a month and crappy products, investing on crappy products, and a $15 business fee. No way was I going to buy new clothes for legs. I grew up with little money and took major offense to that. My upline and I got along well for the most part. We had very similar personalities outside of Beachbody. She told me we clicked, so that meant I heard a lot of shit about other coaches. Just wait for that one. Okay, so to move on, one coach has an Android, and my upline told me she was considering telling this other coach that she had needed to get an iPhone because her Instagram stories were not clear and didn't look as good as they should. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I'm saying. And that's the thing, it's like, it's not just, along with the expensive products and stuff just to stay active in this business, it's not just that. I remember getting a ring light, buying new clothing, just to like get up to the standards where these other coaches were at, because of course you don't want to be in competition. Like, you're in competition with these other coaches, and so I had to like try to like prove myself with the things I bought. So it's like, it's not just that stuff that you're buying. So we're gonna keep on going. I'm a very competitive person. I have been my entire life, so I wish I would have known the structure of MLMs. I constantly felt like I was competing for my upline's attention, true, and recognition. If one of her other top coaches was getting more Success Club points, I was hard on myself, and they would also get the recognition, and this is my comment. I was too, because if I wasn't on the Success Club board, I would like look for other people, and of course my upline shouting them out because they're moving their business forward. They don't, if you're not doing the things, if you're not actually finding clients to sign up and actively having something successful going on, they don't care about you. And that's the thing, they just don't. They forget about you until you're on the board again. Okay, I was hard on myself, okay? It does not make sense to have a team that you are literally competing with to get more money. Exactly. I was pressured into hitting diamond. We all are. When it came to my upline needing to hit elite, it was about me becoming diamond for her. Oh my gosh, guys, if you have not seen my very first like why I quit Beachbody video, I talk about this, and it's a huge thing, because my diamond, when I hit diamond within like the month and a half that I started coaching, it was not because I was just doing so great. I literally paid for like several of those accounts. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, make sure you go over there and check that out. I'll have it linked down below. But it's so true, and so many coaches have told me that, how much they've wasted on other accounts just to hit emerald, because they make it sound so easy. You can do it in 24 hours, you can do it tonight, but it's not the case. Yeah, if you pay for it, it is. You can do that if you pay for it. But the thing is, and I'll say this again, when you start when you're just starting this stuff, you are not working for yourself, you're working for your upline so they can rank advance. They'll make it sound like a team effort and everything, but just to make it sound sweeter than it is, but you're literally working for their pay rank and their recognition and everything. I just need a breather. You guys, this is gonna be a good video, and I'm not even like halfway yet. Okay, so it was about me becoming diamond for her, not because it would be great for me. It was so crucial for her that she paid at least 2 people to become active / sign up as coaches in one night. Imagine if she's doing this for one person, imagine who else she's doing this for her on her team to hit all these different, get all these different people active. Just imagine, that's on top of her account. So her account, her fiance's account, her mom's account, and her grandma's account that she created. This, you guys, it shows you right here. You put so much money into it. If you are a coach right now, I really encourage you to go into what you've been paying into Beachbody and everything else, add up your expenses and add what you've been getting income, like what's your income coming in, and then do the difference. It's like, what is there actually any profit coming in? Do you have any profit coming in? Oh my gosh, what kind of job is this? How is this why is this satisfactory? I don't go to, like, if this was me, it's like, oh my gosh, you lay in bed, it's like, wow, I did such a good job at work today. I paid for so many people, so my rank would be where it needs to be, just for show, for recognition. I feel so good about myself. These women are taught to do whatever it takes, no matter how much it costs, mentally or financially, which is very true. Mentally, it's very draining, you guys. Like, it's almost more damaging than the financial aspect. I would, and then she goes on to say, I would advise everyone to cut all ties with any MLM, including Beachbody. I hit an all-time low in my marriage. That's another thing that it really affects. I've seen a lot of stories where it actually breaks marriages up, like sisterhoods up, like relationships in their family at all. Any relationships, friendships, it messes them up. In my mental health and in my physical health. The workouts aren't all that. The products are disgustingly overpriced because the coaches have to get a cut. The practice is disgusting, and I'm so happy we both got out and are now speaking out. Thank you for reading my novel with a heart. And I'm so happy to read this for her. Like I said, this is Rachel. She wants to get her voice out there. She has opened up a lot about this, and she said, P.S. you can say my name if you would decide to use anything from this story. So, oh, I am girl, we're doing this, we're sharing our voice. I must have said some stuff about the company. I basically replied to it like I am right now. Yes girl, OMG, so awful. I will never look at what I made versus what I spent in the company. My last paycheck was over $500 in a week after I hit diamond, but that didn't matter to me. I was so disgusted, I just canceled my account and never spoke to this upline again. To this day, we never talked about it, LMAO. So if you guys saw my stories the other day, you guys were very mad with this story. But I felt like giving you a little teaser, and this is where it's going to come into play. So this is, just think about all the stuff that this upline is doing, and this is not to target her specifically. This is a lot of uplines do this, you guys, a lot of them. So I want to talk about this. Oh, last thing, she told me and another coach who quit thankfully, that pretty girls do better in this business. So if I was having a bad week or something, the first thought in my head was, am I not attractive enough to run this business? Like questioning my self-worth, like who the F? That is something that's absolutely not okay. Who in their right mind? This is supposed to be all about empowerment. All about empowerment. In what way is that empowerment? We are saying this is for everybody. We say that anyone can literally be a coach. We always, as coaches, anyone can do this. We're hiring all these different things. All you need to do this. You don't put on there you have to be pretty. You don't put on the qualifications when you're listing all the fancy things that don't even say the whole story of coaching. You don't list on there you have to be pretty to be successful. That is so rude. I don't know how she thinks that's okay to say. No, the only thing right now I'm just a little heated, you guys, sorry, but like the only way you want to, if you're going to be successful in this business, you just be scummy like this. Point blank. Okay. Okay, then she goes on to say, but yes, I definitely am glad I shared this story with you first, since you can relate and we're so close to the same team and rank and everything. I sent one similar to Kimberlea, another anti-MLM girl. She has a lot of great content. She does a lot of research and does a lot of great stuff. I would definitely go check her out. She's in the link also in the description down below. A week ago, so before I found your channel, I'm so glad I found you. Oh, so glad I have you. Okay, we're gonna continue. I continue responding. So then I ask you guys, so then I go on to ask, one second. Okay, so I thought I would also go the extra step and ask if she had any proof of this stuff, and ask if she could give me any screenshots to just really validate this whole thing, because when you have a story like this, you kind of just need to back it up a little bit more to really prove a point. Otherwise, you just need facts. Facts really help you guys. We know that. Facts are the truth. So she said, yes, she would look. Okay, so she said, I have all the messages. She's gonna look. And then she says, she PayPal'd me money for hitting Diamond 2. I forgot about that because it was in my messages. So to go Diamond, she also had an incentive. So on top, so this upline is paying all of her downline who needs help financially or whatever to get all these people active underneath their downline. She is also paying them incentives like $100 via PayPal. Like, that's so, you guys, like, that's just not something to be proud of. That is not something to be proud of. I don't understand the appeal to that. That is that so attractive? Why does anyone want to do that? Why is that the best job ever, to literally pay for your rank? Why is that? Why is that a thing? Why is being scummy like a proud thing all of a sudden? And I don't mean that, like, she is very sweet. I met her in person, but like the tactics that happen behind the scenes, you guys, is insane. Just for rank advancement. And the thing is, it's like, I know this is a hard video. Of course, this is not to condone bullying or anything like that. I do not do that. I do not allow that. But it just kind of goes to show like how the further you get in and in to an MLM, you kind of realize like, okay, crap, I'm kind of stuck now. I committed, like I really thought this was a different thing, and like I just have to continue doing it now, and now they just have to find scummier and different ways to manipulate and prey, and it's just, that's the tactics that have to be done. And she's not the only one that does that, but it's a story I have, and it's just proof. It's right here, you guys. It's right here. So she says, goes on to say, yes, money for an incentive for hitting Diamond. It was like $100. I have her as a Venmo contact, and she is still sending coaches money weekly for hitting goals. Also, I'm sending screenshots of some stuff I found, so make sure you screenshot them. Here they are. Let's get into it. And they're all gonna be a little random. I do remember that, like, they're not super like in order about things. So we're just gonna talk about them and kind of point out what's going on. So this first one, she had gotten an email. I'll zoom in here. She must have sent out like a mass email to all of her leads or whatever, and talked about some freaking big news. And this one girl says, sounds like a pyramid scheme. I'm trying to read what she says. If I can figure it out, I'll like type it up below, but I can't. Something. Anyway, so she sends this to her and says, literal bitches, LOL. Great business. Very professional. So then she goes on to talk about it. Wow, I've never dealt with mean people all at once before. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, so then we're on this next one. And she starts saying stressing. I literally yelled at, I was about to say her name, but okay, so this is someone in her downline, still on her downline to this day. She stressing because I literally yelled at this girl that, we're just gonna call her Kay. I literally yelled at Kay, and we are fighting because she doesn't get it, and was practically making fun of BOD, which is Beachbody on Demand. And then she says, why, what is she saying? And then she goes, I just basically was like, I can tell that this isn't what you want, and if you want to focus on just nursing, that is okay. True, it is. That is totally okay. And she was like, I'm not taking this full time, blah, blah. And then she's like, and I was like, that's fine, but you need to at least hold your rank of Diamond because you are affecting both Casey and I. I could scream. And this just proves, you guys, this proves how this is all about rank. This is all about rank, because she doesn't care about what Kay really wants. She doesn't care if Kay really wants to focus on nursing, which is a phenomenal nurse, and thank you, and nurses who are doing all this stuff. This is a really hard time, so you deserve so much credit, and I'm so thankful because we need you, nurses, so thank you. Oh my gosh. So it says it right there, and I was like, that's fine, but you need to at least hold your rank of Diamond because you're affecting both me and I. She said I can scream. Well, I can scream too. I could literally scream right now. Oh, you guys. Okay, so we're on the next one. Rachel asks, do you tell potential coaches about the 50 PV or no? I feel bad not telling them, and I feel like they'll for sure go inactive if I don't. And then she goes, I usually don't say it. Is there a choice if they want to order something or not? And I just try to replace them before the month. So she just basically recruits as much as she can to hold her rank, blah, blah. Okay, then this is where she talks about her organic and authentic growth. I think you should invest in Stim Social. And I believe that's like one of like a growing platform. I'm not positive because I don't do it. So I've heard it before. So I'm guessing that's what it is. So what even is that, she says? It helps you grow your account. So basically interacts with people for you. But it's $30-ish for Stim Social for a month. So there, she just talks about how she grows her account inauthentically. It helps you grow your account, you know, paying $30. So she's paying for, that's another investment or another expense, is paying for your dang account to grow. When you could just literally do it yourself and do it organically. But no, that's not the way. That's not the way. We don't do that. There's more. And this is interesting. They're talking about fad dieting and how it actually causes you to gain weight. She has scientific evidence to prove it though. And so Rachel says, I also suck at eating well, so I can't just post Taco Bell on my feed. And she's laughing and making a joke out of it. Her upline goes, OMG, you need to be a product of the product and eat like a health nut. But on weekends, I'm more laid back. And then Rachel says, I eat basic chicken and rice during the week, and her guy eats like a freaking moose. Her upline's like, you need to eat more chicken and rice. That's so boring. I could never, like, I literally hear people like in like the health and fitness field, you know, like if you're out watching on YouTube and stuff, it's like eat more than just chicken and rice or something, you know, like eat actual food. And so it's just ironic. So if that's what you want to do, okay, haha, I know I'm used to hearing excuses every 2 seconds. I'm just like, I did it when I hated my life, so can you. It's so vulnerable. At our low state in our life is when we get caught up in these things. It's when we are looking for more. It's when we're promised this amazing opportunity and this dream of a life. When we're promised something that's so unrealistic, but it seems so amazing at the time when we feel so crappy. She's like, I'm used to hearing excuses like every 2 seconds, she says. And that's not even fun. Why would you want that to be your career? Rachel's like, exactly, I get unplugging and being with family, but I also don't, because I'm glued to my phone the second someone messages me or emails me, lol. And I totally get that feeling because that's exactly how it is. I feel so compelled to always have to be in my DMs or answering or inviting or doing the things because that's what they say. They make you feel like you really can't have downtime, otherwise you're not working your biz or you're not trying hard enough. That's something that is like so annoying. It's like I felt like I could literally do nothing without feeling the overwhelming guilt on top of me. It's like, it's so gross. Guys, this is so, okay. You have to be in the first 6 months. Her fiance and I, so her and her fiance would fight and still kind of do about how much she works, but I'm kind of, or she is like, I am trying to make a lot of effing money so we don't have to be average, lol. Which I get to an extent. So I was showing Adam this last night and it's like, of course we want that. Like we want, like people want to make decent money. They want to be able to not worry about their bills. So we get that. We understand that, but it just shows right here like how money driven this really is. It's not about helping people. It's not about all the fluffy things that they do. It's literally about just trying to get rank advance and hit those bonuses and get to the top so you can make the millions and all the big bucks and all the rest of the people work for you and put the elbow grease in and really just be your little bees, you know. It's like really gross. And then so she goes on to say, I hate the holiday because I want to grind tomorrow, but people don't respond / interact as much because holiday and family shit. Yeah, I just hate family crap. Like, why do we have the holidays? There's no reason to hang out with family. They don't mean anything. There's no reason why we should hang out with family. That is just not good business practice. It's not good to have any chill time. It's not good to make memories. Who wants memories with their family? Who cares? They only brought us into this world to help us grow up and help shape us to who we are today. You know, I just don't know why that would be appealing to want to have family time and maybe be away from social media. I don't know. It's just me though, but like, I don't understand. Okay. Seriously? Like, are you kidding me? Family shit. Like, people can't, it's all about the money. It's all about increasing rank and pay. That's what this is. I hate the holiday because I want to grind tomorrow, but people don't respond / interact as much because holiday and family crap. Like, come on. Let people live their life. Let people if they want to join you, they'll make that the priority and you'll be happy with what you got. I don't know why this has to be such a, it's not their fault that they're hanging out with family. It's a holiday. Let them hang out with them and not talk like this. As a business mentor, as a business professional who talks like this, and especially to their downline. So with talking and bashing all their downline. So this Rachel is this upline's downline, obviously. The K that we talked about is equal as Rachel. So to me, it's like, if I was Rachel, I would think like, Okay, so she's willing to talk to me about another girl. I wonder who she is talking to about me with another. You know, like, what is she saying about me behind my back kind of a thing? It's just so, it's very high school. Okay, next one. Rachel is trying, I messaged a crap ton of girls this last week and haven't been having much luck, and I'm trying not to be discouraged by it, but I'm going to utilize the F out of the workshop. So in Facebook groups and stuff, there's workshops to like, basically that we have to pay into to put in a pot. So like if there's like a diamond workshop or something, it's like a 5 or 4 week something to hit this rank for our uplines. And we have to pay to get into this to split the pot to maybe get it back. That's supposed to be our push to really make this rank happen. So basically we're putting money in to work our ass off to hit this rank for our upline and get our money back basically. And like the thing is like the trainings are nothing new. There's nothing different than what you get on the National Wake Up Call in the group. Like everything is the same old, same old. We know what we have to do. We know we have to go spam people's DMs and all the shit. We have to do all that stuff. There's nothing different. There's literally nothing different. There's no reason why this workshop needs to be paid for. There's nothing different. There's nothing different. Okay. And then she says, yes, and you need to talk about your paychecks even more. And actually you can't do that. That's income disclosure. There's a lot of issues with that now with the FTC, and people are getting reported now because of that. And I am actually reporting people who talk about their incomes because it's just wrong. People should not be misled like that. It's very misleading. And so people who do talk, if you guys see anyone talking about their income, make sure you report them because that is wrong. They cannot do that. So remember on your story, people don't see it after 24 hours, which is true. So you have to keep remembering people and post. So you have to keep reminding people. I'm going to fix this for her. So you have to keep reminding people and even post it on feed. Basically she has to consistently post about the opportunity, post the same stuff every day. So that's why you'll see like on people who are, you know, who are in MLMs, they'll post the same stuff all the. You literally can guess now what people are going to post. It's literally going to be like, okay, I'm going to do my moves of the day. I got my I got just doing my work sesh with my computer off, nothing's actually going on. You can literally guess what these people are going to post. And it's just, like I said, I don't want this to target her, and it's not meant to. It's meant to like be awareness and just like literally show the crap that goes on behind the scenes. And what they look like on their stories is not how they are behind the scenes. And she says, yes, okay, I have another swimsuit pic I'll use tonight to talk about my paychecks and the coach workshop for today's post, because that's always gets a lot of attention. And then she says, so proud. And then they talk about stuff even more. So again, I have to give so much thanks to Rachel for allowing me to talk about this and giving me the tools I needed to talk about this. And I'm going to show you one last thing, because I want to like take it away from this one upline a little bit. I'm going to bring my upline into this and kind of talk about how she treated me when I quit. Okay, so hey name, just thought I would let you know that I've decided to slowly step away from coaching. It just doesn't have my heart anymore. I'm focusing more now on what I truly want to do, and that is YouTube, podcasting, etc. I am taking care of my current girls in my group, but I will not be recruiting anymore. Hope you understand and you are staying safe. So, okay, and then she's like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Can I ask why you can't pour into all three together? Some of the most successful coaches use YouTube and podcasts to really blow up and their income through coaching. Or to really blow up their income through coaching, which that was my plan. I was trying that, and I'm going to talk about this in this next reply. And I just want to touch on that because it's really interesting too, because when I was on a workshop, I think it was like in December time, I was on like a top coach's call workshop thing, and she was basically bashing anyone for wanting to start a YouTube channel and how crappy it is. Like the income made from YouTube is nothing like her coaching career, because that's because she's at the tippity top, you know, like she has all the money in the freaking world now because her downline's like working their ass off for her while she sits in her like 3 houses, on one's in Disney or whatever. So it's just like, the one thing that really irks me about like Beachbody coaches and other people in MLMs is they like to make it sound like that opportunity is the only opportunity for happiness, for growth, for anything. And it's really not. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you can make decent money and really good money off YouTube. If you want to do affiliate marketing, if you want to build your own brand, that is so doable. It's fulfilling. It's not scummy. It's literally something you can be really proud of, and you can still make decent money. You do not need an MLM company to make money, and honestly, you're gonna save money. I've been saving money since I quit, and I'm just excited to continue to build what I really want and I'm proud of. we are gonna get to my response, and I was like, I was there for a while and I just can't get over the recruitment factor to make decent money and having to pay monthly to have myself and Adam active where I'm losing more money than anything. I have always struggled to invite over and over, and I know that's not realistic for me. I've been getting a lot of other MLMs inviting messages, and I get so annoyed by them, so I don't want to be that girl either talking about weight. The friendships built there are forever cherished, and I hope they continue. I just want to let you know I also have been in a horrible mindset. It became too obsessive for me with workouts and nutrition. That's not healthy either. And since I slowed down this past month, I actually got my period on day 30 instead of 50. That's cool. So that's amazing news, and I hope it continues. And then the last sentence is something a little bit more personal. So you'd think she would reply to it. It's a very personal thing. And so she says, no worries at all. If helping others create a life by their design isn't your passion, I'll never force you to do that. True, she can't. But it's just like, don't undermine me. Don't assume that I don't want to empower other people. This is not empowering. This is not empowering at all. To make people believe that they have this dream that they can really make something out of it, and it's just like it's not going to be scummy. I don't know, there's just so much crap behind the scenes that people don't see right away, and it's just, that's not empowerment. This is not empowerment. And I think anyone can do empowerment via post, YouTube. I have a podcast that's like all about empowerment, so it's just really nice of her to say that. Okay, ultimately you are your own boss. No, and you can work this how you choose. True. I just know that when you shared your goals with me, creating an income was worrying less about finances was huge for you, and I was leading you to grow in that way. Not really. And you have to do what's best for you, and ultimately you know what that is, not me. So she doesn't know what that is. Okay, true. However, I'll always be here to support you and help you in any way possible. So I really do appreciate that. That was really nice. I'm not super upset with a lot of this message. It's just the fact that she never addressed like my struggle with like feeling good with who I am, my obsession for the workouts and trying to feel good, and then my personal thing that I told her at the end. Like, she knows a lot of this stuff, and it was just like a standard like guilt, like a subtle guilt, and it's just, she said it in a nice way, but like at the beginning it was like a little slap in the face. It's like, don't get me wrong, I am all about empowerment, and I am here to spread this awareness now. And so then I said, I love empowering people to live their dream how they have always dreamt. This is still a very big goal of mine, just how I want and love to do it is different. Appreciate your support, name. So I just really wanted to share this with you because it's just, it's not, like I said, you guys, it's not to target anyone. All right, you guys, so that is it. I hope you found this interesting, and it's a little bit more, like, I do enjoy seeing the real side of things, and I know like a lot of other MLM creators, they'll post like visuals and videos and stuff of the, and just really explain what's actually going on here. I think that's so important because it helped me open my eyes. So when I'm doing this, you guys, this is for awareness and to hopefully help you see what goes on. No business should be run like this. This is not something to be proud of. It's not something where, hey, I would never, like, for someone who wants to do stuff like this, like, I would never be like bashing all of my girls who are literally doing and making me money. Like, that is so crappy to do and so low, and have to pay for all these accounts to go active and all this different crap. It just doesn't make any sense, and I don't know how it's something to be proud of, honestly. And obviously I wish her the best of luck. I know she has exciting things happening in her life, and of course I want the best for her, but like, I just wish the practices and everything behind it, the tactics, would just go away because it's just so scummy, and that's just not professional at all. And I just wanted to open that up and just kind of share what actually happens, because it's not all fairies and it's not all true. Even within the trainings, you know, like I said, with her social media and her fake growth, like, she is in the trainings trying to promote, like, trying to train these girls how to organically grow their account, and then while she's surpassing them leaps and leaps and bounds and all these things, and these girls are struggling and they're looking at her like, what are they doing wrong? And it's just so mentally draining, and it's just so annoying, and it's just, don't feel bad about yourself. You know, following takes time, and you just got to be authentic and really be you. You obviously can pay for it, and she's, you know, and she does a very good job at making it look authentic, because she does have that following where she's getting those comments, and she has a very high engagement rate where it makes it look really authentic. And I'm not saying some of it isn't, I'm saying she does have authentic following, but she has had some growth help. I don't know if she still is to this day. Rachel thinks she is, but she has in the past, but she's still accumulating those growth every single day. And so it's just really interesting, and I hope you found this interesting and helpful, and hopefully it could help you open your eyes just a little bit, because it's just so gross. And it's just, everything see online is not the truth. Everything online that you see is just, it can be very fake, and it can be a facade, and it's just something you gotta take with a grain of salt, and just make sure you know everything before getting into something like this. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below or in my DM at Megan Recip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, this is for educational purposes only. This is my opinion. This is just to show and bring awareness. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, editing Megan here. So I forgot to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button. It really does help my channel out, and kind of helps, it really just supports me in that way. And also liking or disliking, whichever way, it really just helps me out and helps me gauge where I need to go on this channel. So thank you so much. And of course, comment if you have anything of suggestions or stories or thoughts, whatever you have. Make sure you leave good classy comments down in the comment section. And also I'm trying to post right now 3 times a week, which is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday uploads. I'm seeing how that works. I'm hoping it turns out okay, and so you can kind of expect that to be my schedule. And I'm active like the first hour after I publish or upload the video, so that's when I'm like most active in the comments. So if you want to chat with me, make sure you're there right away. I'm always trying to like get caught up on my comments, period, but it just takes me a little bit longer. So I hope you guys are taking care and staying safe, and I'll see you next time.